Hi Kestrels, happy Tuesday. So, as always now, I'm going to celebrate a piece of work, but you might be interested because I'm not going to celebrate a piece of work that's been sent to me from anybody in Kestrel class. I'm going to be celebrating a piece of work that was sent to Mrs. Bayfield. So this child is in Owl's class, and they have written the build-up of their tale of fear. And we were so impressed as teachers that we thought we had to share it with all of our classes across years 5 and 6 because this is a really good example of what we're looking for. So this child has literally written the build-up, and I can just feel the suspense and the fear going through it. The word choices are phenomenal, and hopefully it inspires you when it comes to your writing this week. So, have a listen. The eerie wind whistled as the shivering girl called out to her missing dog. "Jasper, where are you?" "Come here, boy." Repeatedly, her gentle voice echoed through the empty park. At an alarming rate, the light's mist opacity increased with the blinding moonlight pouring on the scattered path. Harsh wind made towering trees dance, twirling their snake-like branches in the ebony sky. Abruptly, prickly bushes and hedges that surrounded her rustled firmly. At first, Willow thought that the icy breeze was the obvious cause. Without a clue, a low, raspy sound snarled from one of the stubby bushes. In utter shock, the bewildered woman with broadened eyes stared in disbelief. In the inky shadows, a scaly, bitter creature emerged. Terror flowed through her veins as the unknown animal approached cautiously to her. Its crimson eyes glinted in shivering moonlight. A deep rumble escaped out of the vibrating jaws, revealing its dagger-like fangs. When it crept into a pool of light, Willow noticed something very unusual. The anonymous creature's structure was similar to Jasper's. Horrified, she froze. So this piece of writing is a great example of what we're looking for, not only because of the vocabulary that's used, but because of all the things that we've been asking you to include, and it is just included in this piece. So all of those different sentence openers, there's an ED sentence opener, okay, there's a range of them. And just thinking about the prepositional phrases like in somewhere, there's speech included, punctuated correctly. It's just a really nice piece of writing, and a piece that I know that you're all capable of doing yourselves. I think sometimes it just requires us to slow down with our writing and work through it as we go. Pause, make those improvements as we go. So I'm really hoping to see an improvement in week 3 of our Talk for Writing stage, where we're going to be moving on to your independent application, which is your hot task this week for Tale of Fear. So, on to the timetable for today. So, today you are going to be practicing your spelling words. So, yesterday you found the definitions of your new words, and today you need to be practicing them written out in pyramids. Don't forget, you can make them colourful. You don't have to do a pyramid as a traditional pyramid. You could do it upside down. You could do it sideways. It's completely up to you. Okay, it's just building on and recognising, I know it's this letter first, then it's this letter, then it's this letter, and the process of writing it as a pyramid will help you to remember the sequence of those letters. Then it's SPAG, so your learning objective is to explore the functions of fronted adverbials. Fronted adverbials are just our sentence openers that you're used to doing with commas after them. So once again, click on the link and then do the activity. So Talk for Writing, as I say, this week is going to be your hot task. But first of all, you need to plan it. And to make it a good piece of writing that you're going to be proud of, you need to plan it. And that's why the boxing up stage today is going to be really, really important. So once again, the boxing up sheet's on the website for you to use, and you need to plan it. Don't forget, you can use all of the ideas that we've gone through. We've got the original model text of Fowler's Yard. You've got Miss Martin's and I's different Innovate version of our Grove, what do we call it? Grove Station, wasn't it? Yeah, Grove Station. And then you have got your own innovative versions. And you've also heard some examples over the last week of different ideas that you can incorporate into yours. So be creative this week, and obviously use this time today to plan a really detailed idea of where you're going to take your writing. Then it's break time. Times table rock stars again for 10 minutes. And then you are going to continue with the next lesson of statistics, which is to use comparison, sum and difference. Once again, watch the video, complete the worksheet. Then, talk for reading today. You are going to answer questions for day 2 for The Little White Horse. So yesterday you used Never Have I Heard grid to find all of the definitions of the sort of unfamiliar or new vocabulary in the text. So hopefully with that knowledge you are able to answer the questions throughout the week a bit easier. Then it's lunch and then on to the next lesson of the Mayans, which is Maya Civilization, What Remains of Ancient Maya. So there is a BBC bite-sized link for you to go to read through the webpage and make notes. Remember, make notes doesn't need to be boring. Make a nice poster, send them through. I'd love to be putting them up in the classroom and sharing them. And then Judaism for Ari, you are going to be looking at what Yom Kippur is. So it is, again, a BBC bite-sized link that you need to go to and, again, make some notes about it. And then the next part of I Am David, which is our class read, read by Mrs. Bayfield. And then, as always, find a book that you would like to read. I haven't had many requests for any books from school, but please don't worry if you want one. Just let me know and I can put it out in a Polly Pocket for you so it's nice and safe for your collection. And then we can just get you quizzing and through those reading levels. So, I hope you have a really successful day today and then I will see you tomorrow morning.